Today we will talk about how to look at least 10 years younger. So, healthy skin mainly gives us youth. Now think for yourself, if you want to have healthy skin, then what does it consist of? From fat and proteins. Do you understand? Does it contain unsaturated fats? No. It consists of saturated fats. So guess what foods you should be eating, right? Cholesterol and saturated fat, exactly what you are usually advised to avoid. Now imagine if you are on a low-fat diet, you will age very quickly. If you want your skin to age, then deprive yourself of fats, especially saturated ones. So, what are the benefits of cholesterol and saturated fats? We have 3 points here. Cell membranes are made up of 50% cholesterol. We need cholesterol, the body produces it, and it must come from food. It also helps produce bile, which helps metabolize the fat you eat, especially for isolating fat-soluble vitamins from it. Cholesterol is also necessary for hormone production. As you know, hormones are spent with age, and you look older. So it is necessary that food, precursors, that is, raw materials for the endocrine system, are available. It is very important. Of all the fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A is the most important vitamin that fights skin aging. The epidermis and dermis are a layer of skin that are controlled by vitamin A. If there is enough of it, the skin will be soft, firm, and not too dry. While vitamin A deficiency will lead to dryness and peeling, the so-called keratinization, that is, very rough skin. You may not have known, but the genes responsible for collagen production need vitamin A. So vitamin A activates the production of collagen. So where do you get vitamin A from? It can be obtained from leafy greens. However, beta-carotene in leafy greens is not retinol, the active form of vitamin A, but rather it is a precursor, something like a blank. That is, it still needs to be converted into an active form. Therefore, it is important to consume all this for the sake of antioxidants and phytonutrients. But if you take high doses of beta-carotene without enough of these vitamins in active form, then your skin will not look so young. You really need active vitamin A. Where can I get vitamin A? These are egg yolks, cod liver oil, butter, salmon, fish, goat cheese, and so on. It is worth noting that cod liver oil should be clean and of high quality, and eggs must be farmed and organic. This is very important. Another important vitamin is vitamin E. Vitamin E protects the skin from aging, sunburn, oxidation, and wrinkles. It also has anti-scarring properties and supports pituitary hormones. Another key nutrient and building block, especially for those going through menopause. With age, the ovaries seem to hibernate, retire, and cease to function. That is, a person no longer needs so many sex hormones, and the pituitary gland no longer produces so many hormones. Vitamin E levels are falling, and you need it to produce sex hormones. So he's very important. Where can I get it? It can be obtained from palm oil, of course, environmentally friendly, and also from leafy greens. You can also use olive oil, as well as from seeds and nuts. And in many products where, as I said, there is vitamin A, there is vitamin E. Also, don't forget what to avoid. The first thing to avoid to protect the skin from aging is AGEs. This abbreviation stands for Advanced Glycation End Products. What is it? In fact, when you combine proteins with sugars or proteins with fats, for example, fried pies, French fries, or barbecue ribs, then you create so-called sticky proteins. That is, the proteins become sticky and form plaques or clots as a result in the eyes, in the arteries, in the glands. As a result, the skin starts to look very, very old and very quickly. Smoking has the same effect. It creates these end products of increased glycation. We should also avoid cortisol. In large quantities, cortisol ages the skin. Therefore, you definitely need to avoid stress. Also avoid sugar and simple carbohydrates. They oxidize and age into the body very intensively. I recommend following a healthy ketogenic diet. Moreover, if you add interval fasting to it, you will get the result even faster due to the restorative effect. By practicing interval fasting, you also activate autophagy, thanks to which damaged and already useless proteins are cleaned out. That is, with the help of interval fasting and a healthy ketogenic diet, you can clean up your body and start looking younger. So, if this video was useful to you, Then like it and share it with your friends. See you soon.